Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to what has to be day number 2. Yes, day number 2, week 5, day number 2, week 5, for 2025 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight. It's certainly a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's classes. Let's begin. All right, so today is Tuesday the 30th of September. I put 39. 30th of September, 2025. The subject is, of course, mathematics. The theme is obviously mensuration. And today we're going to be looking at the circumference of which shape has a circumference?
Circle.
Very good, of a circle. Circumference of a circle. Did I put my name? I didn't put my name. So let me put my name. So let's do that. Mr. Petit. All right, so all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to highlight this. So highlight this. All right. Highlight that. Highlight the theme, mensuration. Let's put this here. And also highlight the topic, which is circumference of a circle. So we get right into it. So let me go ahead and put this here. All right, so when we talk about the circumference, remember we just came up talking about perimeter, and perimeter by definition is what? What is the definition of a perimeter?
The outside,
The distance, what?
the distance around a shape.
Very good. The distance around the shape is what we call the perimeter, right? So when we have like a polygonal shape, right? So a shape that has like 4 sides, 3 sides. So let's say, for example, we have this sort of shape, right? Let me give you a good example. Say we have a shape that looks like, this. Oh, sorry. Let me clear that. So let's say, for example, we have a shape that looks like this, right? Like a diamond. All we do, based on the definition of a perimeter, is that we're gonna add all the sides of the shape. So we're gonna add this side with this side, along with this side, along with this side. So we're gonna add the 4 sides, and then adding the 4 sides, that's how we're gonna get the perimeter. But when we're dealing with, say, let me erase this. When we're dealing with, say, a circle, right? How can we find the perimeter of a circle? So with a circle, right, you don't really have like 4 sides, right? But we still want to figure out what is the distance around the shape, right? We still want to figure what is the distance around the shape. We still want to figure that out. But the question is, we can't really add up the sides because we don't really have no sides, right? So how are we gonna figure out the distance around the shape, or what we call the circumference of the circle? What are we gonna do? Any ideas?
Measure it?
Measure it? No, we don't have no measurement that we could use. No one know how to figure out the distance
Can you
around.
repeat the question?
So we have this
2 pi r?
2 pi r. Okay, so you're saying we're gonna use a formula, right? Right, Kanan?
Yeah, so.
Okay, he's absolutely correct. So when we are dealing with regular shapes, and this is the difference between finding a perimeter on, you know, shapes that have like straight sides, and shapes that their sides are circular in nature. So that's the difference. The difference is that if we're dealing with a shape like this, we would add the sides. But when we're dealing with a shape like a circle, we have to use a formula. But the same thing is true. We're still just trying to figure out the distance around the shape. All right. So let's go ahead and define what we mean by the circumference. So circumference by definition is literally the distance around the circle, right? That's what the circumference is. So the circumference of an object, write this down for me. The circumference of the object is the same thing as the perimeter of an object. So that's what I want you to understand first thing. So go ahead, Asia, read this first sentence for me. Acacia, sorry, read this first sentence.
Circumference of the circle is the same thing as the perimeter, distance around an object.
Very good. And Albert, can you read the definition about circumference? Albert Rocks.
The circumference of the circle is the same thing as the perimeter distance around the object.
Very good. So that's what we mean by the circumference. Everyone is writing this down, right? Let me know if you're writing this down.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
good.
sir.
Amari, King, and Anthony, are y'all writing this down? Let me know if you're writing this down.
Yes, sir.
Good. Amari, are you writing this down? Amari King. So basically, the circumference is the distance around the shape, all right? Now, the circumference of the circle is the distance around the circle, all right? So we could calculate the circumference by using a special formula, all right? That's what we can use. We can use a special formula. That's how we're going to calculate the circumference. So there's a special formula that we use in order to figure out what is the circumference. So like I have here, go ahead, Ashanti, read the second sentence. We can calculate.
We can calculate the circumference of a circle by using a special formula.
Very good. We can calculate by using the special formula. And Renee Sweeting, where's Renee Sweeting?
Yes, sir.
What is this? Give me a C word that means the same thing as the perimeter of a circle.
Circumference.
Very good. Very good. So the circumference is the same thing as the perimeter of the circle. All right. Okay. And Brian Johnson. Where's Brian Johnson? Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This your first day? Or you here before?
No, first day.
Okay. All right. So if you have any questions, just let me know if you don't understand anything. Or if you have any questions pertaining to anything that we're doing, just let me know. You could just put your question in the chat. All right. So
Yes, sir.
good. So we're gonna use a special formula. Now, the formula for the circumference of the circle is going to be, anyone remember the circumference of the circle formula? Like
3.14.
That's pi.
2 pi r.
But I want
2 pi r.
2 pi r. Very good. That's the very good. That's the circumference of the circle. 2 pi r. That's how we're gonna figure it out. So if I ask you for the circumference of the circle with the formula, we're just gonna say 2 pi r. All right. Go ahead.
Excuse me, Miss Boutique.
Mhm.
So pi r squared is the area, right?
Yes, pi r squared is the area.
Yes, sir, thank you.
So don't mix it up. All right.
Yes, I'll try.
Good. Next we have Chai. Chai, can you read starting from the formula?
Sorry, what do you think though?
Starting from the formula of the circumference.
Yes, sir. The formula for the
Circumference
of the circle is 2 pi r, where r is the radius of the circle and pi is the special number that is approximately equal to 3.14.
Very good. Very good. And China, can you read that last part again? The formula?
The formula for the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, where r is the radius of the circle and pi is a special number that is approximately equal to 3.14.
Very good. So please understand, and anyone can answer this question. What is the formula that we use for calculating the circumference of the circle? What is the formula? Anyone can answer?
3.14.
What's the formula for the circumference of the
2
circle?
pi r.
2 pi r.
2 pi r.
2
2 pi r. So C is equal to 2 pi r. All right. That's the formula we're going to use for the circumference of the circle. Now, what does... Go ahead. Go ahead. You have a question, Kanan? Okay, now I can't have from Kanan. But what does R mean in the formula? What does R mean?
Radius.
The radius.
R is the radius. Very good. R is the radius. Very good. And what is the radius of a circle? What is the radius of a circle?
Half of the
Half of the diameter.
diameter.
Half of the diameter. Very good.
Diameter cut half.
Very good. The diameter cut off. So if I have this circle, I'm going to change this color. So if I have this
So why do
circle,
we use 2 pi r?
that's just the formula. I didn't make it up. That's the formula we use. All right. So you just got to memorize the formula. So the radius, this is the radius right here. The radius is half a diameter. So radius is going to be, put it there. This is the radius. Wait, let me highlight that. So this is very important. This is one of the most important parts of this. The radius is this part. And I want you to draw that in, right? This is the radius. So the radius is going to be what? Half of the diameter. Same thing, right? If I could draw this in different ways, right? So I could draw the radius also like this. So I could say the radius is, let's say, here. Let me go ahead and draw it a different way. So let's say we have here, right? And let's say I have this here, right? Let's say I have,
You
right?
should draw this, right?
Yes, make sure I draw this. Let's say I have this point right here. Wait, let me do it. Let's say I have this point right here. This is also the what? Radius as well. So this is also the radius as well. So both of these are the radius. And it could be in any direction. So it could be sideways, horizontal. It could be up or it could be down. It could be this side or it could be that side. But the radius is going to be half of the diameter, right? So the radius is going to be, the radius is half the diameter, half the diameter. So half of the diameter. But the diameter goes to full length, but the radius is half of it. All right, so the radius is half of the diameter. All right. That's what the radius is, half of the diameter. All right. And that's how we do that. Okay, so go ahead. Where is Cleveland? Cleveland, are you there?
Yes, sir.
What is the radius of a circle?
The radius of a circle is 2 pi r.
No. What is the radius of a circle? The radius of a circle. Does anyone want to help?
What's the radius?
Does anyone want to help him? What is the radius of a circle?
Half of the diameter.
Very good, half of the diameter. So Cleveland, what is the radius of the circle?
Half the diameter.
Half of the diameter, very good. And
Sorry about that, I was writing.
that's no problem. And Cristiano, where's Cristiano? Cristiano, are you there?
Yes, sir.
What is the radius of a circle, Cristiano? What is the radius of a circle?
Afternoon.
Good afternoon. Cristiano, are you there? What is the radius of the circle, Cristiano?
C2 or
No. The radius, you see this line here? This red line here? See that, right?
yes, sir.
That's the radius. And you see that it's only halfway cut in the circle, right? It's not the full length, right? Same thing with this one. This is also the radius of the circle. So the radius is half of the what?
Circle.
Very good. Half of the total length of the circle or half of the diameter. Does that make sense, Cristiano?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just pay attention some more and you'll be good on your way. D'Angelo, where's D'Angelo Evans? Can you hear me, D'Angelo?
Yeah.
What is the formula for the circumference of the circle?
Pardon me.
What is the formula for the circumference of the circle?
I don't know.
You don't know? It's right on the screen. Read it right there. Start from here. The formula.
Oh, C equals 2 pi r radius.
Very good. So again, what is the formula for the circumference of the circle?
C equals 2 pi r radius.
Very good. But the R, you don't have to say R radius because the R means radius. All right. So class, what is the formula for the circumference of a circle? Anyone can answer. What is the formula for the
2
circumference?
pi r.
2 pi R. 2 pi R. Very good. 2 pi R. Now I have a question for you all. What is pi? What is pi?
3.14.
3.14.
Very good.
Very
good. Pi,
5.9.
pi is actually a special number, right? And its approximation is 3.14. Now, to 3 decimal places, anyone know what pi is? 3 decimal places. What pi is?
I think I do.
What is pi to 3 decimal places?
3.141.
No. To 3 decimal places.
3.149.
No.
3.147.
No.
Wait, are you talking about
3.142.
3.142. 3.142. So you might see it written as 3.14 or 3.142. What is pi as a approximation as a fraction?
Pardon?
What is pi as a approximation as a fraction? Because you know pi could have a fraction with it. So it don't have to be 3.14. It can be also written as a fraction. So what is the
22
fraction?
over 7.
Very good.
3/7.
22/7. So pi is also 22/7. So basically, whatever they tell you pi is, you have to use that. Okay, 22/7. 22/7. Pi is 22/7. All right.
Do we write the circles and thing that's on the screen?
Yes, you do also write that as well. That's just to help you with identifying the radius, knowing what the formulas are. So pi is going to be 3.14. It also is it's also 22/7. It's also 3.142. Sometimes there even is put pi is equal to 3. But here's the key thing. Whatever they tell you pi is, that is what you're going to use. So always remember that. Whatever they tell you pi is, that is what you're going to use. All right. Where's Daria? Daria, are you there? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead and read this paragraph on circumference.
The special formula one.
We'll start from the top.
Okay. Circumference of the circle is the same thing as the perimeter distance around an object. We can calculate the circumference of a circle by using a special formula. The formula for the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, where r is the radius of the circle and pi is a special number that is approximately equal to 3.14.
Very good. Very good. So quick recap. What is the circumference of a circle formula? What is the circumference of the circle formula?
2 pi r.
2 pi r.
2 pi r. What does r stand for?
Radius.
Yes.
Radius. Very good. Very good. What is pi approximately equal to?
3.14.
3.14. Very good. 3.14. So examples. Let's go ahead and do our examples. So I'll put this up here. I don't need all the space for the heading, right? Oh, y'all can't see my screen. So you can see it now? Okay.
We can never see it.
Okay, so it never stopped. Good. So with these examples, go ahead, Davanik, read the question for me. The one in blue.
In each case, calculate the circumference of the circle using pi equals 3.
So in this question, what are we going to use pi as? What is pi going to be equal to in this particular question?
3.14.
3.14. Can that change? Can we change that? Like, or does it always have to be 3.14?
Yeah, so it could be 22/7 they use.
Very good. It could be 22/7. It could be 3. It could be 3.142. It could change, but in this particular question, we want to specifically use it as 3.14 because that's what they told us to do. Right? So we just want to follow their instructions. Is everyone writing this down? Let me know if you're writing this down, or you're just looking at the screen.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're writing it.
Okay, so I want you to do your best. What should I say? Your best drawing. Uh-huh.
The last notes, I didn't get to write it down.
The last notes from yesterday?
No, just now.
Last notes? I skipped that. What last notes you talking about?
I mean, with the circle and thing.
Oh, you mean that? Don't worry, that's fine. We can go over it anyway, so we can be drawing the circles anyway, so that's fine. If you didn't get that, that's okay. All right.
Mr. Petit. Speaking of the circles, did we have to draw both of them or just one?
You're supposed to draw both of them, but it's fine. That's just for, getting you familiarized with it. But this is the real thing to draw. So you want to make sure I have this, all right? So do your best at drawing a circle. So this is my circle, orange circle. Do your best at drawing a circle. How does everyone's circles look? Let me know. How does everyone?
Look decent.
Horrible.
Decent.
Horrible. Decent. Okay, I like that decent one.
Please get my geometry set real quick.
Yes, we can get geometry set.
It looks
Now,
okay.
Better than yours.
better than mine? I don't know. I don't know about that. I'd love to see it. All right, so go ahead, Dorcia. What is the radius of this circle, Dorcia? What is the radius of the circle? Dorcia, what is the radius of the circle? Can I from Dorcia? D'Angelo Smith and Danaj Moss. Are y'all there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Danaj, what is the radius of the circle? What is
4
the radius?
centimeters.
Very
4
good. So very good. The radius of this circle is 4 centimeters. Please remember that. The radius is 4 centimeters. So write that down there so that you can always have it. All right. And Destiny, what is the radius of the circle? Destiny, what is the radius of the circle? Destiny Johnson.
4 cm.
4 centimeters. Very good. Now, who's DJ? That's Deshaun?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what value of pi are we gonna use? What value of pi?
3.14.
3.14. And that's because of what?
This is the circumference.
No, because they told us it in the what? In the question.
Examples.
In the question, they said, literally in the instructions, they said pi is equal to 3.14. All right, so that's why we use that as so. So far, quick recap, the radius class is what? The radius is?
The circle.
The radius is?
4 centimeters. 4 centimeters.
4 centimeters. And pi is equal to?
3.14.
3.14. Good. So now all we need to do is apply our formula. So let's go back to it. So our formula for area of, it's not area, circumference of the circle is what? It's a formula for circumference of the circle. That's gonna be
2 pi r.
2 pi r. Very good. That's the formula for circumference of the circle, 2 pi r. All right. Someone already got the answer. If you already got your answer, you can put it inside the chat. I see someone already put the answer inside the chat, so that's good. So circumference is 2 pi r. All right. So all we need to do is now we're gonna substitute. All right. So for pi, we're gonna put 3.14. For r, we're gonna put 4 centimeters. All right. So let's go ahead and do that. So we ready with our formula. That's the first thing you write. In some exams, they just give you a point. They just give you a point.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't understand that C, the C thing.
Okay, the C means circumference.
Oh, and then
Okay.
the 2 is because
The 2 is
4, right?
the 2 is just a part. You see the formula right there? The 2 is just the formula. That's just the formula. We always gonna use 2 pi r, regardless of the number. So this is the special formula we always gonna use. We don't change this. All right.
So how do we get our answer? What do you want us to do to get our answer?
We're gonna do it right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna substitute. All right. So we're gonna substitute. So what that means that we're going to say, okay, we already know this is 2 pi r. So we're gonna substitute. Instead of putting pi, what is pi? Pi is what? Pi is
3.14.
3.14.
pi is 3.14. Very good. So we replace pi with 3.14. Okay. And we know that r is what? R is 4 centimeters. So whenever we see r, we're gonna put what? 4 centimeters. And that's how we substitute it. So what did I do? All I did was I said, okay, 2 pi r. So pi is equal to 3.14. All right, pi is equal to 3.14. Pi is equal to 3.14. R is equal to 4 centimeters. Does everyone understand how I substitute that? I want to make sure y'all get that. Does everyone
We understand.
understand how I substituted that? Any questions so far? I don't want when we're in the middle of the quiz. Mr.
You can go over
Matee,
it, please.
I don't understand. Okay, so the formula that we use is 2 pi r. We keep the 2 regardless. We don't change the 2. The pi is 3.14. Okay. And so we put 3.14.
I confused, like, sorry, Mr. Batiste. Like you say, we substitute 2, what?
Okay,
But how we get 2 in the first place?
Okay, that's a good question. You see this right now?
Yes, sir.
That's the formula. We always use this formula. So this doesn't change. So we will always use 2 pi r.
So in everything, when we looking for pi?
When we're looking for the circumference, yes. So we're trying to find the circumference of the circle, right? We're trying to find C, the circumference of the circle. That's the distance around the circle. So now, whenever they ask you for the circumference, you always will use 2 pi r. Always. All right? So that means that this 2 is not going to change. So we just put that down. Now what we're going to replace is we're going to replace the pi with what? 3.14. And we're going to replace the r with 4 centimeters because r is 4 centimeters, and that's what we put out. All right. So now I need to multiply 2 times 3.14. Let's go ahead and multiply that. We all multiply 2 by 3.14, which I get 3.14 multiplied by 2. We have 2 times 4 is going to be 8.
8.
Yeah. 2 times 1 is going to be
2.
2. Very good. 2 times 3 is going to be 6. So it's going to be 6.28. So that means that C is going to be equal to 6.28. So let's write that down. So C is equal to 6.28 times 4, because we still have to multiply it by the 4. All right. So let's go ahead and do that. So it's going to be C is going to be equal to 6.28 multiplied by 4. So let's write that down. So let me put this here. So C is going to be equal to, let me put this up because I need more space. Okay, cool. So what do we have here? Let me go ahead and show y'all. So this. Good. So we have 2 stays. We have pi. Pi is 3.14, so it's going to be 3.14 here. We have 2 times 3.14, that should be multiplied. And that's to give us the 6.28. But we have to multiply 6.28 by what? To multiply 6.28 by 4. When you multiply 6.28 by 4, what do I get?
25.12.
25.12 centimeters.
25.12. Anyone else got 25.12? So 25.12.
I did.
Very good. So we have 4 times 8. What is 4 times 8? That's going to be what? 16. I saw a lie. 32. Put the 2 down, put the 3 up. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 3 is 8, 9, 10, 11. That's going to be 11. Put the 1 down. Put the, that's what, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, put the 1 up. 4 times 6 is going to be 24 plus 1 is 25. 25 point, we bring the point down, 25.2. And so that means that our circumference, C, is going to be equal to 25.12 centimeters. Do we understand that, class? Let me know if you all understand that first example.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So all it is basically using a formula and substituting and then multiplying. That's basically it. It doesn't get harder than that. All right. Gina, do you understand this? With Gina?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got the 25.12?
Yes, sir.
That's good. And ISIS, do you understand how we got 25.12? Access? Oh, not access, ISIS. Sorry. Saying access.
No, sir, not quite.
Not quite? Okay, so the 2 pi r, you know where we got the 2 pi r from? No?
The formula?
Yeah. You know where we got that from?
Pi.
We got that from that's our formula, right? That's where we got 2 pi r. So we know that pi is what? 3.14, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
And we know that
Yes,
r
sir.
is what? R is
4 centimeters.
4 centimeters. We multiply 2 by 3.14, that gives us what? That give me what?
6.28.
6.28. That's when I multiply those two. Then I take 6.28 and multiply it by 4, and I give me what? 25.12. Now does that make sense or a little bit more sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Let's do another one. Let me move this. Any questions? Let me know if there's any questions. Or y'all understand it. Let me know.
I understand.
That's good.
I understand.
So let me put this final answer here, and then we're gonna do another one. So I'm gonna show you all different variations whereby it comes. So they come in different ways. So cool. So this is gonna be Okay, so let's do another circle. As you can see, I have space for more, so it's gonna be another circle. So, does it always have to be in centimeters, or I could choose like a different thing, like units?
You could change the units.
I could change the units. So I'm gonna use like 6 feet, right? So let's do that, 6 feet. All right, if you know how to do it, you can go ahead and do it on your own. It's fine. If you don't know how to do it, then obviously you could wait. All right, so we have drawn our circle. All right. So now we have to figure what is the circumference of the circle. But before we do that, let me go ahead and put this up a little more. Before we do that, my first question is, what is the radius of the circle?
6 feet.
The radius is 6 feet. Very good. Again, if you know how to do it, you can put your answers inside the chat. What is pi going to be based on our question? Pi is
3.1.
Pi is 3.14. Very good. And so now all we need to do is we need to go ahead and list our formula. So our formula says that C is equal to 2 pi r. So put that there. C is equal to 2 pi r. Good. And Jamari Evans, what's the next step we're gonna do? Jamari.
Yes, sir.
What's the next thing we're gonna do? We have C is equal to 2 pi r. What's the next thing we're gonna do?
C equals to 2 pi r. The next thing we are going to do is times the 6 times 6 by 3.14.
Very good. So we say, so we're gonna put 2 times 3.14 times, not 4 this time, but times 6 feet, right? That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So he is right so far. So all we did was we substituted. So we said, okay, well, we know that we don't change, we don't do none of the 2. We know that pi is equal to 3.14. We know that r is equal to 6. All right, 6 feet. Now we're just gonna multiply, right? So what is 2 times 3.14? I think that's the easiest thing to do. What is 2 times 3.14? We already calculated that. What is 2 times 3.14? We did it already.
628.
6.28. So I'm gonna multiply it again. So we can have it again on the board. So 3.14 multiplied by 2. Yeah. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6.
Excuse me.
6.28. Yeah, go ahead.
May I use the bathroom, please?
Yes, you can. All right. So, Jabron, you understand it so far? Jabron.
Yes, I believe so.
That's good. So we're gonna have C is equal to 6.28 multiplied by what? Multiplied
6
by
feet.
6 feet. Very good. Class, y'all understand this or no? I lost.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go get this. All right. And Jalipsa, where's Jalipsa? Jalipsa, can you hear me? Jalipsa. Where's Jalipsa? Jalipsa,
Yes,
can you?
sir.
What's the next step that we're gonna do at this point?
Times it.
Times what? With 2 numbers.
6.28. Is that 8?
Yeah, that's 8.
6.28 times 6.
Very good. Did anyone multiply them as yet? And you got an answer?
Me,
Which one, yeah?
37.68 feet.
37? 37 point what?
37.68.
37.68. Anyone else got that answer? 37.68.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So we have 8 times 6,
So
which is gonna be what? 48. Put the 8 down, put the 4 up. We have 6 times 2, which is 12, plus 4, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 16. Put the 6 down, put the 1 up. You have 6 times 6, which is 36, plus 1 is going to be 37. Right? Put the point below. It's two numbers behind the decimal point. So we got to put 2 numbers down there. So it's going to be 37.48. Please do not forget your units. 37.68 rather. Please do not forget your units. And it's going to be 37.68 feet. Again, feet because, well, we changed it from centimeters to feet. All right. And that's how we got that. Joshua Smith, you understand this? I think he got the restroom. Kamara Knowles, you understand this?
yes, sir.
Kamaya Murphy, you understand this?
Yes, sir.
And Carly C, you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Good. Kaylee and RC, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
You understand how we got our answer?
Yes, sir.
Where's the sister? Is she here with you?
No, sir.
What happened? Because I remember it was 2 of y'all.
Oh, she in here.
She ain't here at the moment, but she'll be here, what, tomorrow, I guess?
I don't know.
You're not sure. Okay. But you understand this?
Yes, sir.
That's good. And Kelvin, you understand this as well? Kelvin Gordon. That's good. So quickly, Kelvin, explain how we got the answer, 37.68. What do we do?
Multiply 6 with 28 times 6.
Very good. So, but from the top, what do we do?
You have to use the formula and then you multiply.
So we use the formula. So where we see pi, we put 3.14, right? And then
Yes,
for the r radius, we put 6, right?
Yes,
And then we do 2 times 3.14, which gives us 6.28. And like you said, we just do 6.28 times 6. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. What I also want us to do here is, let me go ahead and clear our drawings. Okay, so I'm gonna put the actual numbers in. So look uniform. Everything will look uniform in my working. And then we'll be good to go. So let me clear everything. Good. And then this line. Okay, so those are our 2 examples. I don't think we need no more examples. I think we're good here. I was gonna do a 3rd one, but that's redundant. What we could do here is I want you all to, have you all finished writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I want you to do is take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Everyone should be finished writing this down. So take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Everyone needs to be sending everyone needs to be sending in their work, by the way. Kanan, have you sent in your workers yet?
No, sir, not as yet.
Okay, Kylia, have you sent in your work?
No, sir.
Good. But you're writing this down though.
Yes, sir.
You understand what to do so far?
Yes, sir.
That's good. And Lakesia, have you sent in your work as yet?
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Sending it right now, Miss Betty.
That's good. Latavia, have you sent in your work as yet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Leandra, have you sent in your work?
Yes, sir.
Good. Good. All right. And Livingston, have you sent in your work as yet?
It's in the arena.
That's good. All right. So what we're gonna do right now is I want to show you all some more examples, and then we're gonna get to the quiz. By the way, let me check this quiz. We should have a quiz for this. So I want to check it out and make sure that make sure that you are able to do it. And then we can move on from that, right? So, but I want to show you all some more examples just so that you could just get in the framework of seeing it in a different way, right? Like again, it don't always have to be in the way that you have seen it before. It could be in a different way. So I just want to get y'all into seeing it in a different way. All right. So so these are some different ways that it could come. So as you can see, so again, you're not writing this down. Maybe you can take a screenshot of it if you need it. I would recommend that you take a screenshot of this because it's gonna be very helpful when you take the quiz. But you don't have to write this down. So basically, all we're doing is we're just doing 2 times 3.14 times 7 because 7 is the radius. Notice that the radius is flat here. That's fine. Again, the radius is flat and horizontal there. All of it is still pointing to the radius, right? I could also have the radius down below vertically, and I still have to use 14. All right. It's gonna be harder to multiply, so just be careful with that. But I still could use the 14. The same thing is true with this one. This is 17. You see how long? See how and it's from below, so it could be also like this. So it could be 14 like down, or it could be 14. It could be 14 coming down from up, or it could be the radius coming from down coming up, right?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. We gotta write this.
No, you don't have to write this down. You can take a screenshot because it's going to be helpful for your quiz, but you don't have to write it down. I just want to show you all the different ways it could come, right? But it's the same formula, 2 times pi times r. That's all you got to do. 2 times pi times r. 2, 3.14, r is the radius, which is 29. Same thing with this one. 2 times 3.14 times 17. 17 is the radius. Same thing with this one. 2 times 3.14 times 14. 14 is the radius. We don't have to write this down. I just wanted to show you all the different ways it could come. All right. So, any questions on this before I give you all the quiz? Any questions on this? Let me know. All right. So, everyone should be able to do the quiz right now. I'm going to put the quiz inside the chat. So with the quiz, you're going to try to get at least 80%. All right. Try to get at least 80%, which is going to be, it's over 20, so it's going to be 16 out of 20 at the very least. I'm sure y'all could do better than that, but at the very least. Once you started the quiz, please put started inside the chat again. Once you start the quiz, please put started inside the chat. Be starting the quiz at a very good time so that starting at this is probably the first time we started a quiz before 7 o'clock. Thank God. I always wanted to do it before 7, but sometimes we always getting carried away. So it's good. So this is gonna be our first quiz. So I want you all to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp, and then move on to the quiz. It's out of 20 points, and so since it's out of 20 points, you're gonna try to get 20 to 20 out of 20, all right. But if you are not able to get all right, then the lowest I'll accept is 16 out of 20, 80%. All right. So do that for me. Everyone should be doing the quiz. Everyone should be doing the quiz. All right. Again, do that for me. Like I said, everyone should be doing the quiz. All right. All right. Go ahead and do the quiz for me. Let's look at this thing here. Let's see how we look at. Okay, so again, everyone should be doing the quiz. All right. Malia Roll, are you doing the quiz? Malia Roll. Are you doing the quiz, Malia?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Marissa Gardner, are you doing the quiz? Marissa Gardner.
Yeah.
Are you doing
Yes,
the quiz?
sir.
Are you doing the quiz?
Yes, sir.
Have you sent your work to me as yet on WhatsApp? You don't
No.
mind, you don't my number, right? I guess.
No, sir.
Okay, so let me give you my number. My number is 426. And this is for anyone anyone else who's new. My number is 426-8891. Add this number on WhatsApp, and whatever you wrote down, I need you to send it to me on WhatsApp. Now, Marissa, when you send in the work, make sure I put your name so I can know that it's you. That's okay? So make sure I put your name.
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, I'm seeing the grades pouring, so that's good. Very good, Jabron. Jabron, I want you to get a 20 out of 20 though. Very good, Amari, 20 out of 20. Very good, Deshaun, 20 out of 20. Very good, Leandra, 20 out of 20. Very good, Nalia, 20 out of 20. And very good, Chardonnay, 20 out of 20. Very good to you all. Okay. All right, good. So everyone should be working on the quiz. Everyone should be working on the quiz. And I'm seeing good results so far, so that's good. All right.
Everyone to go send the quiz.
Now, when you finish with the quiz, what are you gonna do with your results? When you finish with the quiz, what you gonna do with your results? You remember?
Take a picture and
Take a picture and send it to you via WhatsApp.
Very good. Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. That's what I want you to do.
Pardon me?
Take a picture of your grade. When you get your grade from the quiz, take a picture of that and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. Okay, let me check the grades and see how we looking for these grades. All right, quiz 1. Very good, Chardonnay. Very good, Nalia. Very good, Sharonik. Very good, Leandra. Very good, Kadeja. Very good,
Would it
Cleveland.
be a bad idea if I was to snapshot each one of my quizzes?
No, let's focus on this one for now. Very good, Davening. Very good, Tyler. Very good, China. A lot of good grades. Like everyone is doing pretty well. Jed, Daria, Rashad, Natavia, very good. Ashanti, you got 14 to 20. Please redo your quiz. You should at least get 16, at least. Very good, Kylea. Very good, Kanan. All right. You should at least get 16. If you get anything lower than 16, y'all have to redo it. If you got anything lower than 16. All right. We have to redo your quiz if you got anything lower than 16. Anyone got all right? Anyone got all right? Let me know if you got all right.
Me.
Yes,
I
sir.
did.
Okay.
I did.
I did.
Excuse me, Miss Petit.
I did.
Where?
Did you see mine? Because it said that I started over.
Renee?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got it. 20 out of 20. Renee Sweeting. Very good. So
Mrs. Petit, do I have to start over so I can screenshot it to send it to you?
no, just make sure on the other one you
Yes, Mr. Petit.
go ahead.
All of them uses for the time, and all of them uses 2 and 4.
Not 2 and 4.
I mean just 2.
2, yes. All of them uses 2. All of them uses 2. All right. All of them use 2 because that's a part of the formula, right? So that's why. Right, so good stuff. All right, so let's move on from this. Most of us should be finished with that, so we're gonna move on from that to something else. All right. All right, so we good. So so are we done with the quiz? Let me know, please, if you're finished with the quiz so we can move on.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who's still working on the quiz?
Me.
Who's me? Who? Who's still working on the quiz?
Kelvin.
Kelvin. Okay, Kelvin. Gordon. Okay. All right, it's the top of the hour, so let's move on from that. China, Daria, Tavia, Malia, Nakisha, Nalia, and Rashadane, and Shaddai. I sent y'all something. Please go ahead and do that. Same thing for Chai and Dorcia and Jasmine and Sharonik. Please go ahead and do that. What I sent y'all. All right, so let's move on from that. And okay, so we got the area of, how did I say the area? We got the circumference of the circle. And we found that pretty nicely just by looking at the radius. All right. Just by looking at the radius of the circle, we're able to calculate the circumference of the circle. What is the formula? Quick recap. What is the formula for the area? Sorry, for the circumference of a circle. What is the formula for the circumference of the circle?
2 pi r.
2 pi r. Very good. The formula is 2 pi r. What is the radius?
The number that's in the circle. Half of the circle.
Radius is half.
Or half of the shape.
Very good. What is the diameter?
The distance around the shape?
Not around the shape. Okay, let me show you what the diameter means. Y'all don't have to write this down, but this is what we mean by diameter, right? Again, you're not writing this down. You're not writing this down. You're not writing this down, right? But radius, so this is the diameter is the full length. That's the diameter. That's the full length. Okay. The radius is half of it. So in all of our previous questions, right, that we did, we were given the radius, like the half. But for these questions that I'm going to give you, I'm not going to give you the radius. I'm not going to be that generous. I'm going to give you the diameter. But if I give you the diameter, right? How would you find the radius if I give you the diameter? If
Half of the diameter.
half of the
Mr.
diameter.
Petit, you want us
Divided by
write
2.
this?
No, you don't
You
write
want
this
us
down.
write this?
No, don't write this down. All
Divided
right.
by 2.
You divide it by 2, right? So when you're finding the circumference and you are given only the diameter, you must divide by what?
2.
Divide by 2. Please remember that. So for these ones, I'm not going to give you the radius explicitly. I'm going to give you the diameter. But in order to get the diameter, I mean the radius, what do you have to do with the diameter? What do we have to do to get the radius? We have to do what?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. We write in the notes.
No, not this part. Not this one. Not this one.
Oh.
Right. So Shaddai, can you read this paragraph, please? Again, you're not writing this part. I'm going to tell you when to write. But again, if I give you the diameter, right? How are you going to get the radius? What you'll have to do? If I give you the diameter, how are you going to get the radius? You have to do what?
Divide by 2.
Divide by 2. Very good. So that's very important. Nakisha Williams, if I give you the diameter, what are you going to do to get the radius?
Divide by 2.
Divide by 2. Very good. And Nalia, if I give you the diameter, what you going to do to what you going to do to get the radius?
Divide by 2.
Divide by 2. Nakisha, I also sent you something as well. Please go ahead and do that as well. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So go ahead. I told someone to read this. I can't remember what it was.
You told me.
Go ahead, read this.
The radius of a circle is half of the diameter. Half of the diameter of the circle. It is a line segment that starts at the center of the circle and ends at the edge of the circle. The diameter of a circle is a line that passes through the center of the circle and meets the circumference at opposite ends. The diameter is twice as long as the radius.
Very good. So it's twice as long as the radius, and in order for us to be able to, if I give you the diameter, in order for us to be able to find the radius, all we need to do is to divide by 2. So remember that for these questions. Yes.
I finished my test, but I exited out before I sent the picture.
Okay, what you thought you got?
18 out of 20.
18 out of 20. Okay. All right. I get all the grades. Everything is recorded, so that's fine.
Okay.
So remember, it's not okay. It's either yes or no. So, but I understand what you mean. All right. Okay, so we're gonna do some examples with these ones. But remember, what we're gonna do to find the radius, class? We have to divide by what?
2.
Divide by 2. Now, class, are you writing this down? What I'm gonna be writing right there. Are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
you're writing this down. So let's go ahead and do these examples. You're writing this down. Okay. So I want you to write this down. Here, in each case, I want you to use pi as 3.14. Okay, I want you to use pi as 3.14. All right, so use pi as 3.14. Okay. In each case, use pi as 3.14. Okay. So, all right. So that's what we're gonna do. So, what I want is I'm going to draw my circle. Okay. And I have my orange thingy. It's my circle right there. And I wanna put inside of it. I'm not gonna give you the radius. I'm not gonna give you the radius. All right. Sometimes they be mean and they say, no, we're not gonna give you the radius. We're gonna give you the diameter. All right. So what is the diameter in this case? So let's go ahead and write that down. What is the diameter in this case? The diameter is what? The diameter, class, what is the diameter is 16. Very good. The diameter is 16 centimeters. That's the diameter. 16
So, Mr.
centimeters.
Petit, we wouldn't use radius, like.
We would use radius, but I just making a note of what the diameter is. All right. So, okay, so we know that the diameter is, we know that the diameter is 16. How can we get the radius, class? How can we get the radius?
Divide 16 by 2.
Divide 16 by 2. Very good. Ronika, where's Ronika? Where's Ronika?
Yes, sir.
How are we gonna get the radius? What is the radius of this particular circle?
Pardon?
What is the radius of this circle?
16.
The diameter is 16, but
Oh.
if we
Oh.
we half in it. We half in it. So what is half of 16?
Can I answer?
I want Ronika to get it. Go ahead, Ronika. What is half of 16?
Hello?
Say it again. Say it again.
I don't know.
Half of, okay, 16 divided by 2.
8.
8. Very good. 8. I know that's happened sometimes. You know your brain is freeze when when someone put you on the spot. Sometimes you can't even remember simple things. So I understand. So, but half of 16 is 8. All right. That's how we do it. We're gonna take the diameter, sorry, the radius in this case, is gonna be 16 divided by 2. So it's gonna be 16 divided by 2. Let me put this on the other side. So we got like, yes, you're writing this down. You're writing this down for sure. This is definitely an example you'll need. So the radius is gonna be equal to what? 16, what? Divided by what? 2.
2.
Which is what? 8 centimeters. All right, so 16 divided by 2, which is 8 centimeters. Does that make sense to you all? Have we got the radius? Let me know if that makes sense. To you all, have we got the radius?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Good.
Yes, sir.
Nikisha, Williams, and Nalia. Do you understand how I got the radius for this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Nikhil Gardner.
Pardon?
Do you understand how I got the radius for this?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Nikhil, did you send in your work?
You said to send it on your number, right?
Yes.
I'm going to do it right now.
Okay, it's you and your sister, right?
Me and my cousins.
Your cousins, okay. I'm sorry. All right.
Brianna and Marissa.
So your Marissa Gardner is your cousin.
Yes, sir. And Brianna Johnson.
And Brianne Johnson. Okay. All right. You sound like you're the older one.
I am.
You are. Okay, so I would need your number because I have to send you some other stuff.
Okay.
So just take a picture of your work. Just take a picture of work and send it to me so that I could save your number and send you what I need to send. Go ahead. What's the name? Someone have a question?
I don't understand how you get the answer.
Oh, you don't understand how I got 8?
Like how you work it out.
Okay, that's a good question. So basically, we have 16, right? And 16 is the full length. So I'm glad that she asked that question because some people would sit there and they would not ask. So thanks for asking, Gina. So, but we don't want 16. 16 is the entire thing. We only want half of 16. We only want from here to here. We only want that portion. All right. So that means that we just want 8 because 16 divided by 8 by 2 is 8 because we only want half of it, right? So 8 centimeters, and then the other one is also going to be, if we were to like separate it into 2, right? The other part is going to be also 8 centimeters. All right. So this is 8 centimeters because we could split it. So that means that the radius, right, is 8 centimeters. And that's what we figured out, right? So we got what D is. D is the full diameter, but we don't want that. We want the radius. And the radius is 16 divided by 2. And Gina, what is 16 divided by 2? What is 16 divided by 2? Gina?
8.
8, very good. And 8 is the radius. We only want half the diameter. We don't want the full thing. All right.
Excuse me, Mr.
Go ahead.
If we divide the diameter and the radius isn't an even number, do we still do the multiplication regularly?
That's a good question. You're thinking. You're thinking. That's a very good question. By the way, Nikel, when you send in your work, please put your name so I can know it's you. And anyone else who's new. All right. Put your name when you send in the work. All right. And when you respond, just say yes or no. So I know it's your first day. When you respond, just say yes or no. So
Yes, sir.
okay, so R is 8 centimeters. So, but we're not done. We haven't even started yet. We just have to figure that. That's just the R. We need to figure, okay, what is pi in this case? Pi is what?
3.14.
Pi is 3.14. Very good. Pi is 3.14. Good. Anyone hungry? I hate to say this, but it's kind of awkward.
I eating now?
Yes, sir.
Me too.
Me?
I'm very
Me?
hungry.
I getting dinner like right now.
Mr. Petit. It's
Oh,
already at
God.
Mr.
Yeah.
Petit.
Hey.
I eating a whole plate of food.
You
right
eat a
now.
whole plate. Lucky you, because I can't eat and teach. See how that works? But I'm dying. I don't know. It's
Oh,
barely.
wow, that's tragic.
Wow, thank you.
I want
appreciate
ramen
that.
though.
I
Mr.
appreciate that.
Petit, just like I can't eat and teach, I don't think I could eat it right.
Wow. Okay, then don't write. Then you just gotta eat your food after class.
I was eating right in there.
Some people is usually, for some reason, I don't know why, but they like to not eat anything the whole day. At least not eat anything what's gonna fill them.
Yeah.
They eat something. There's usually be like some small like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But all right, let's get back. Let's get back. A side note. But we have, okay, so we have pi. All right. So pi is equal to 3.14. So I'm glad that some of you are not like me. You're rejuvenated. But we have pi is equal to 3.14. That's in the question. The question tells us that. We have R. So now all we need to do is apply our formula, right? So let's go ahead and apply our formula. So the formula says, without looking, tell me the formula, without looking. C is equal to
2 pi r.
2 pi r.
2 pi r. Y'all didn't look, right? Please tell me y'all didn't look.
I didn't look.
I didn't look. I turned away from my book.
Okay, I believe you. I believe you're telling me the truth. That's good. So C is going to be equal to 2 multiplied by what?
Look at the screen.
What is pi? Pi is what? What is pi?
3.14.
3.14, very good. 3.14 multiplied by what is R? R is 8 centimeters. 8 centimeters, very good. 8 centimeters. All right, please notice that I did not use 16. What did I use? I use what?
8.
I use 8.
8. You divide, because 16 divided by 2 equals 8 centimeters.
Very good. So I used 8 centimeters. I didn't use 16.
Mr. Petit.
So if they give you a long thing like this, you have to use 8. Go ahead.
To get the answer, instead of multiplying, you just divide it by 2.
That's for the radius. That's for the
Yes, sir.
radius. And then now we could just, once we get the radius, we could do everything regularly now. So, go ahead.
You say, okay, I understand you split in 16 because 2 times 8 is 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 9 years divided 16 divided by 2 equals 8.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want us to, I'm confused.
I don't want y'all to use 16. Use 8.
But we still have to figure out the half of the thing out.
Yes, you still have to figure out the half, but in your calculations, like this part, use
Why
8.
we can't use 16?
Because 16 is the full length. We don't want the full length. That's the diameter. We don't want that. We want half of it. So in our calculations, we have to use 8, not 16. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I hope. But R is 8. So you have to use 8, not 16. So they put 16, when you see 16, boom, half it, use 8. If they give you 20, half it, use 10. If they give you 12, half it, use 6. All right? For your diameter. Sorry, for your radius. All right?
Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
Did you answer the question that I asked?
I answered the question that I asked. What your question is?
If we divide the diameter by 2 and the number isn't even, do we still do the multiplication?
I never answered that question. Boss, I probably thought I'd answer the question. That's a very good question. I probably just said that was a very good question. But that's a good question. If it's not an even number, then you keep the decimal point. So for example, if it's 7 and you divide 7 by 2, that's 3.5. All right. So you just keep the decimal point. That's important. That's a good question. All right. So
okay, thank you.
Thinking. So 2 times 3.14 is gonna be what? We should know that by now. That's 6.28.
6.28.
Yeah, we should know that. Multiplied by 8 centimeters.
Mr. Petit, are we finding the diameter?
We find the diameter. No, we already have the diameter. The diameter is 16. The diameter is the full length. We're finding the circumference.
Oh.
Yeah. So what is 6.28 times 8? So C is gonna be equal to C is gonna be equal to 6.28 times 16. Times 8. 6 times 16. So
50.24.
You got 50.24?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 6.28 multiplied by 8. We know 8 times 8 is what? 64. Put the 4 down. Put the 6 above. 8 times 2 is what? 16 plus 6. 16 plus 6 is what? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22, put the 2 down. Put the 2 up. 8 times 6 is what? 8 times 6 is... Hello? What's 8 times 6?
48.
48 plus 2 is 50. 50.24. All right? 50.24. So it's going to be 50.24 centimeters. 50.24 centimeters. 50.24 centimeters. All right.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yeah, go ahead.
How are we supposed to know when we need to find the circumference?
Okay, because they say it in the question, right? So the question says, find the circumference. So they tell you what they want, right? Does that make sense? Because the question say, Gina, find the circumference. And so that's why we know to find the circumference.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now the thing is that in order to find the circumference, you need R. And R is not explicitly given. R is not clearly given. We have to derive R. We have to calculate R, right? And it's just literally just half in 16. And half of 16 is 8. Or 16 divided by 2 is 8. So we're going to use the, and yes, we have 16 here, but we're going to use the 8 because we basically split in the diameter in 2. We're going to use the 8, not the 16. All right. Hopefully y'all understand that. If y'all understand that, let me know, please. Hopefully y'all get it. Let me know if you understand.
The next one.
Yeah, we can do next one. Of course. We can do next one. We're gonna do a next one for sure. All right. So we have okay, cool. So we have good. So let's do a next one. So you'll get more practice. All this. All right. So keep. Let me erase all this stuff. Cloud joins. Let's do the next one. So we're gonna say. I also want to give you all time to be able to do the quiz. So I don't want to spend all time talking. So, all right. So for this one, we have this circle, and let me split it into two. So we have our two sections. All right. So good. So we have our two sections. Yes, we section it off. All right. So for this, okay, I have the number. I didn't even number this. Okay, so this is gonna be number 1. It's gonna be number 2. All right, for number 2, the blue one. Okay. What is the diameter? The diameter. What is the diameter?
18 centimeters.
18 centimeters.
18 centimeters, very good. Y'all are pretty good at this. So the diameter is 18 centimeters. Does it matter that I have it slanted? Does it matter that I have it slanted?
So,
No, that doesn't. That does not matter at all. All right, so the diameter is 18. Now, what is the radius? What is the radius?
9.
What is the radius?
9.
9. Very good. Why you'll say 9?
Because 18 divided by 2 is 9.
Very good, because we divide by 2.
We writing this, right?
Yes, we're writing this now. So 18 divided by 2 is going to be 9 centimeters. Any questions on how I got the radius? Let me know. So the radius is not given. The radius has to be calculated. In this case, it's calculated. Yeah, so it's going to be 9.
What was your question?
Do we understand how I got the radius?
For which one?
Number 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right. Travis Aquel, do you understand this? Travis?
Yes, sir.
Good. Sharnique Brown, do you understand this? How I got?
Yes, sir.
Good. Tajay, it's Tajay. Do you understand this? Tajay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What did I do? How did I get the radius for this? Tajay, I mean you. What did I do? How did I get the radius? Tajay, let's see.
Oh, yes, sir.
What did I do? How did I get the radius? How did I get the 9? What I did?
You take it in half.
I cut it in half. Very good. And I cut it in half because the radius is half of the diameter. And my equation for circumference does not have diameter. Now, to be honest, there's an equation for circumference that does include the diameter. So you guys could say that the circumference is pi d. That's another way to do it, but I don't teach that. I just want you to learn one formula for the circumference. But there is a world where you could just do pi d, and then that'll be it.
Excuse me, it's split in half by 9, right?
Say it again?
It's split in half by 9.
Very good. That's a good point. So we cut it in half. So if we cut it in half, if it's 18, right, 1/2 would be So this half would be 9. Okay, so this half would be 9 centimeters. So 9 centimeters. And then the next half is going to be what? 9 centimeters. So the radius, therefore, is half of the diameter, which is 9 centimeters. And we only use the radius in the circumference formula. We do not use the diameter. So that means that we're going to have the formula. Again, do not look at, well, it's on the screen, so can't even say that. But what is the circumference of a circle by definition? It's going to be what? 2 pi, what? 2 pi r.
Radius.
Very good. Where pi, oh, I forgot to say what pi is. What is pi in this question? Pi is what?
3.14.
Pi is 3.14, that's given. Pi is 3.14. All right. All right, so C is going to be equal to 2 multiplied by, what is 3.14? I mean, sorry, what is pi? Pi is
0.14.
3.14, very good. 3.14. Multiplied by, what is the radius? The radius is what? What is the radius, class? The radius is 9. Very good. The radius is 9 centimeters. Good. And so we have C is equal to 2 times 3.14 times 9. So it's going to be 2 times 3.14. All right. So C, therefore, is going to be equal to, what is 2 times 3.14? That's going to be what? 6.28. Yeah, we know that. 6.28. A standard. So 6.28. Multiplied by 9 centimeters. So C, therefore, is going to be equal to, what is 6.28 times 9? It's going to be what? Let's go ahead and calculate it. So we have
0.69.
0.69. 0.69?
56.52 centimeters.
56.52. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for that answer. Can anyone confirm that? Can anyone confirm?
I think that's wrong, actually.
I think that's wrong.
I
What you
think
say?
that's right.
I
That's
get
right.
that.
56.52.
56.52. Anyone else got 56.52?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. What you
It's
got,
right.
Davinique? Davinique, what you got? Okay. I guess she's working it up. Yeah, I guess she's working up. What is 9 times 8? 9 times 8 is 72.
72.
Yeah. 9 times 2 is 18.
18.
Plus 7, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25. Put the 5 down. Put the 2 up. 9 times 6 is 54. Plus 2, 56.
56.
Yeah. And we know that we have the point in the middle because the 2 decimal place at the bar. So it's gonna be, I got 56.2. I got 56.2. Anyone else got that? 56.2. Miscalculated. That's fine.
I did.
That's fine.
I did.
Yeah. That's probably one of the things with
I
math
did.
that is, sometimes you know the answer, you know how to do it, but just miscalculate, and that's okay. That happens sometimes. That's why you always check your work to make sure. It's gonna be 56.52 centimeters. All right. Any questions on this? Let me know if you have any questions. on this? Let me know.
No, sir.
Good. Samaya, where's Samaya? By the way, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Everyone, please take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Where is Renaj Adali? Renaj Adali? Renaj Adali? Renaj Adali. And then from Renaj. Rodrigo rule. Rodrigo rule.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how to do this, Rodrigo?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Samaya, where's Samaya?
Oh, he's so sweet, and his words sound like a romance novel that I
Where's
really
Samaya?
understand.
Where's Samaya? Samaya, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how to do this?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Samaya, have you sent in your work lately? I don't know if I've seen your notes.
I sent my mommy the text and told you that I was sending it to the secretary, but she told me to send everything to you today.
Okay,
Oh
good.
no.
Yeah, send it to me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, send it to me. All right.
Yes, sir.
And we have Jamari Evans. Where's Jamari Evans?
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your workers yet?
Yes, sir.
Good. Very good. All right, everyone take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Renaj, can you hear me? Renaj. Okay, good. All right. Okay, so what I want to do is I want you, so yeah, it's something wrong with your mic, that's fine. But I want to know if you've sent in your work. Has everyone sent in their workers yet? Let me know, please, before I move on.
Yes,
The next question. The next question. Okay. All right, good. Okay, good, cool. All right, so what I want to do is for these ones, I should have a quiz for this. We do have time, so that's good. So
Excuse me, Mr. T. I have a
go ahead.
question.
Go ahead.
What's the subject after math today?
Oh, we have health and general science. So yeah.
And another question, if I don't have a class for that, can I just sit me and listen to it?
Yeah, of course. I can kick you out. I'm gonna say leave. I'm not gonna kick you out. All right. Okay, so I want to show you all again, you don't have to write this part, but I want to show you all it because it's gonna be helpful for you. So okay, so this is just more examples. So let me clear out drawings. So for these ones, this is just more examples. Again, this is the same thing we've been doing. But again, what is half of 12? What is half of 12?
6.
6. So we're gonna use 6 for our radius, right? So our radius is gonna be 12 divided by 2, which is 6. And then we just do 2 times 3.1, 4 times 6, which gives us the circumference. What is half of 26? Oh boy. What is half of 26? That's gonna be
13.
what? 13. Very good. 13. So I'm gonna do 2 times 3.1, 4 times 13. Notice now that I have to multiply by a 2-digit number. All right. You don't have to write this down, but if I were you, I was gonna take a screenshot of this for the quiz. If I were you. But basically, for this one, you have to do half of 26. All right. And again, half of 12. Because it's the full thing, I'm giving you the full diameter. All right? All right? Same thing with these ones. What is half of 16 is going to be 8. What is half of 24? It's going to be what?
12.
12. Very good. What is half of 32?
16.
16. Very good. What is half of 10?
5.
5. Very good. Now, this is the question that Livingston asks, right? What is half of 25? What's half of
50.
12.5.
12.5 or 12.50. So you see, even when it's like an odd number, you still could do it. You just have to do it like split it in the middle. All right. So 25 divided by 2 is 12.5 or 12.50. It's kind of like money. So if you have $25 and you want to split it between two persons, how would you split it? You would give one person and you want to split it evenly. You would give one person $12.50. You would give another person $12.50. And that's $25 split evenly. Now, what is half of 18?
Does it matter? Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
Does it matter if you have the 0 behind the 5?
No. If you have 12.5 or 12.50, they're saying the same thing. All right. Again, good question. So 18 divided by, oh, this is a good one.
Mr. Petit, we wouldn't divide that by 2 because it's the radius already.
Boy, that's a smart girl. Very good. She made a very important comment. Would we divide this one by 2? Would we divide? Would we divide this one by 2?
It's already half.
Yes, sir.
Why not?
It's
Because
already
it's
in
not the
half.
full
That's already
length.
the radius.
It's already in half.
Very good. It's already in half. So for this one, if I only give you the half of it, you don't have to divide it by 2 because it's already in half. They already give you the half of that, so that's fine. We just use 18 as is. But if I give you a long one, like any of these long ones, then obviously for these ones you have to divide by 2. All right. Are we ready for the quiz? Let me know if you're ready.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Good.
Yes, sir.
So for this one, it's order 24. So I want you all to do your best with this one. Again, take a picture of your grade and send it to me. Via WhatsApp once you already get your results. Again, I have everything's recorded, but I still want it as a reference, a quick reference, for you to see. All right. All right. Again, once we have started the quiz, put started inside the chat. Again, once you start the quiz, please put started inside the chat. All right. Again, once you start the quiz, please put started in the chat. All right. Again, once you start the quiz, please put started inside the chat. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is so I want to see how well y'all do. It's out of 24. So since it's out of 24, that means that you have to get at least 20 out of 24. You have to get at least 20. I think 20. Yeah, at least 20. Yeah. 20 out of 24. If you get anything lower than 20, you have to redo your quiz. If you get anything lower than 20. All right. Maybe I should resend the quiz. All right. Let me put it inside the chat again. This is the same quiz if I resend it. Just for, your purposes. All right. All right, good. So everyone should be doing the quiz. Go ahead, yeah.
I don't have the notes for it on diameter and what does it mean? Diameter and radius.
Okay, no problem. This is the notes right here. All right, for it. If you can't remember it off your head, this is the notes for it. All right, if you can't remember. If you can't remember. All right. Everyone should be doing the quiz. Everyone should be doing the quiz. should be doing the quiz. So should be doing the quiz. All right. Okay, so we have a good class. All right, that's gonna be crazy.
One question, why does the quiz just have 7, then it goes straight to 10?
It goes from 7 to 10. Then that's my bad.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Why yes?
All right. Okie dokie. All right, so everyone should be doing the quiz. And is anyone who's finished with the quiz? Is anyone who's finished? Let me check the scores. Oh yeah, wait, that's the first one. Let's check the second one. Yeah, some people are finished. Very good, Kumara. Knowles. Very good, Kumara. Very good. Sharonique, did you see what I sent you? Sharonique?
Yes, sir, I already sent it.
You did? Okay, that's good. Nikisha, you saw what I sent you? Okay. Very good, Nalia. I saw what you sent me. Very good. And Nikisha, very good. Okay, so Jabron, very good, excellent. 24 to 24. Deshaun, very good. Cleveland, excellent. Kelvin Gordon, X. Wait, no, Kelvin Gordon, you have to redo that. Kelvin, you have to redo that. You have to get at least 20. Jed, very good. Khadijah Davis, very good. Denaj Moss, please redo your quiz. Anthony Turner, please redo your. No, Anthony Turner, very good. Ashanti, very good. Ashanti Livingston, very good. China, I don't know how you get one wrong, but where you going wrong, China?
I read it wrong. I thought it said radius.
Okay. And Tyler, very good. China, you gonna send me that? All right. Okay, thank you, China. China, you didn't do the other ones I sent you as yet, right?
No, sir.
And Rashad and Nate, have you done the other ones?
No, sir.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Chai, I see your stuff. Very good, Kanan. Very good, Nalia. Very good, Rodrigo. Very good, Cleveland. Very good. Nick, Marissa Gardner. That's not good. Marissa Gardner, where's she? Marissa.
Mr. Petit, what's the lowest grade you could get on the quiz?
20. So 20.
20?
20,
Yes,
yes. Marissa, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You have to redo your quiz, okay? So you get a better score. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
That's good. And very good. Malia, Ranika, please redo your quiz. Very good. Latavia, very good. Tajay, very good. Lakesia, very good. Samaya as well. Very good, Samaya. Very good, Latavia. Very good, Lacasia. Very good, Malia. Very good, Albert. Albert Rocks. And Natasha. Where is Nikel Gardner? Nikel Gardner.
Yes, sir.
You doing the quiz now?
Yes, sir.
What number you on? What number you on, Nikel?
I'm on the first one.
Okay. And Renaj Adderley, please read your quiz. Renaj Adderley, please read your quiz. Okay, very good, Dorsey. Very good, Dorsey. Very good, Carly. C. All right, very good. Cristiano, please read your quiz. Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit, I'm on quiz too.
Yes. What number you on?
4.
Number
4.
Very good. Dario. Dario, where's Dario?
Mr. Petit. Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead. Yes.
Yes, sir.
I use the restroom, please.
So you can. Daria, did you do the other stuff I sent you?
Yes, sir.
You did it?
Yes, I did some of it.
Oh, some of it. Okay, so finish it up. Did you send any of it to me?
No, sir.
I need to see it. Send it to me, please. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we have 10 minutes left, so that's good. So I want to do another question.
Do we have a second question?
Yes, send that, please. Send that. All right, so we're gonna do a nice good question. Okay, area, we don't want that. No, okay, good. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and do this. I want to know if y'all gonna be able to do this. Put your answer inside the chat for me, please. This is a question that I want y'all to do. Again, put your answer inside the chat for me, and we're gonna do it together and push in a few short moments. All right, but again, put your answer inside the chat for me. A circular rug has a radius of 5 feet as shown. For this rug, I'm using 3.14, calculate the circumference. Again, put your answer inside the chat for me, please. We don't have enough time to write this. Put your answer inside the chat for me. Okay. Antonique, how you ready? Have your answer in the chat? How? It's insanely fast. All right, make sure your answer have units. Okay, make sure your answer have units to sell. Y'all are just so fast. Can y'all see each other's like answers?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Wow.
No, sir.
Wow. That's incredible. Everyone has gotten the same thing. Not so fast. That's good. All right. That's good. That means you already understand the concept. So let me
Excuse me, Mr. Petty, but the quiz is the same from the last one.
say it again.
The quiz is the same from the last one. You just label it a different number.
Yes, basically, because wait, let me you mean from the first one, right? I hope I put the right quiz in now. All right. Let me resend it. But the second quiz is basically the first quiz, but we don't give you explicitly the radius, we give you the diameter. So you do have a point there, Cleveland. Right? Very good observation for you to make that connection. All right?
Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
Can I use the restroom, please?
Yes, we can quickly, because we have to go ahead and answer this. All right, so what did you all get for this answer for this question?
31.40.
31 points.
40.
40. Very good. Did anyone else get that? 31.4 feet.
Me.
31.40.
I got it.
Very good.
Me.
Very good. Now, I have a major question for you all. You see this 5, right? Do we half it? It's 5. Do we
No,
half
sir.
it? Do
No,
we half
sir,
it?
we don't. It's
No,
already
we don't.
No, sir, only if
We-
the line was going to the other side.
Very good. We don't half it because this is already the radius that they give us. All right. And so what does that mean? That means that in order for us to find the circumference, all we need to be let's write out what we have. We have r is already equal to 5 feet. So we don't have to figure that out. R is already explicitly equal to 5 feet. Okay. We already have pi. What is pi? What did they tell us pi is equal to in this
Mr.
particular
Petit,
question?
that's a new quiz?
No, that's the same question. It's the same second.
Oh, okay.
What they tell us pi is equal to?
3.14.
Very good. They told us explicitly that pi is equal to 3.14. Okay. All right. So we have everything that we need to solve this. What's the formula? Circumference is equal to what? 2. Help me out. 2 pi r. Very good. 2 pi r. So C is equal to 2. So we keep the 2 multiplied by what is pi? Pi is what? In this question.
3.14.
3.14. Very good. 3.14. Pi is 3.14. Multiplied by what is r in this question? What is r?
5 feet.
R is the radius, which is 5 feet. So it's going to be multiplied by 5 feet. Okay. And so C is equal to, we have 2 times 3.14. So we have 2 times 3.14. And what is 2 times 3.14? That's going to be what? We did this multiple times. It's going to be 6.28. Very good. 6.28. Multiplied by what? Multiplied by 5. So C is equal to 6.28 times 5. All right. So 6.28 multiplied by 5. What is 5 times 8?
40.
What is 5? 5 times 8 is 40. Put the 0 down. Put the 4 up. 5 times 2 is what? 5 times 2 is
10
10.
plus 4 is 14.
Plus 4 is 14. Put the 4 down. Put the 4 down. Put the 1 up. What is 5 times 6?
30.
30 plus 1
is
31. Very good. And so we put a decimal point after the two numbers behind it. So I got 31.40. So it's going to be 31.40. Notice here that they already give us feet. So that's helpful. So you don't have to put feet again. That's what it's on. So are we good? Do y'all understand this? Let me know, please, if y'all understand this.
Yes, sir.
So,
okay, good.
Wait, did you could
Yes, sir.
you could explain where you get 6.28 from?
Oh, that's a good question. Because I keep on just putting it. So let me go ahead and explain that. So we have 3.14. Wait. So we have so remember we have 3.14 times 2, right? So let's multiply that. So 3.14 times 2 times 2. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is
6.
very good. So 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. That's how we got a 6.3. And so now all I need to do now, once I already multiply that,
I
is,
understand now.
you got that? Good. So we have that C now is equal to 6.28 times 5 is going to be 31.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yep.
May I use the bathroom, please?
Yes, we can quickly. All right, so that is that. That's how we get that. All right, that's the circumference. And as you can see, it's very simple once you apply all that you have learned. So quick recap. What is, when I say the perimeter of a circle, what is that equal to? The perimeter of the circle, what is that? What is the perimeter? The circumference, very good. Can someone tell me the difference between the radius and the diameter? What's the difference between the radius and the diameter?
The radius is half of the diameter.
Okay, let's go like this. Which one is larger? The radius or the diameter?
The diameter.
Diameter, very good. Which one is smaller, the radius or the diameter?
The radius.
The radius, all right? The radius is half of what?
The diameter.
Very good. And the diameter is twice as long as the
radius.
The radius, very good. What is the circumference formula? What's that formula?
2 pi r.
2 pi r, very good. All right, so that brings us to the end of part. What time is this? It's some 7:59, basically 8 o'clock. Good. So again, you don't have to write this down if you don't want to, because this is just like a extra question. Let me. What?
Is it necessary to put the 0 after? Like, is it necessary?
No, it's not necessary. It's just a placeholder. You don't have to put it. But if you're doing it by hand, without a calculator, you would automatically put the 0 because that's how the calculations work. But if you're using a calculator, I don't need a calculator. Some calculators, most calculators wouldn't put the 0 behind it. It's fine. So let me check these quiz grades. Let's see how y'all did. This is number 2. All right. I still do not see Nikhil Gardner. Are you doing the quizzes? I don't see your quiz. Yeah, I don't see a quiz grade. Where's Nikhil Gardner? Can you hear me?
I'm submitting now.
Okay, you submit it now. All right. You took fairly long with it. What's the reason? You didn't understand how to do it, or you just needed more time?
I keep exiting by mistake.
Okay. All right. All right. So most of us did pretty well on this. I didn't get much bad grades. So that's good. Okay, so we have everything that we need. Okay, good. So if you are not doing health science or general science, you can leave now. This period is only for health science and general science people. So if you're not doing health science or general science, you can leave. Have a wonderful evening.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
The rest of us, we shall stay back for health science or general science. The amazing health and general science. All right. We've been doing maths for 2 hours. I think we need a break from maths. All right. Health and general science is the way to go. I really like those 2 subjects, especially health. Especially health.
Health science is the best.
Yeah, I agree with that statement. This is Mr. Petit, and I approve that message. All right, so we are going to start where we're supposed to start with health science. I don't know who is going. Wait, no. That's general. I don't know why I want to skip general. No, it's the general science topic that I'm excited for tonight. Sorry. But health is really good. I like health over general any day. But
excuse me, Mr. Petit, you doing health or general?
You're doing health first, then general. So
okay.
So health science is gonna be for the first 30 minutes, and then general science is gonna be for the last 30 minutes. All right. So either way.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's the thing. That's the same thing for religious and social studies on those days.
On those days, yeah, the same thing. Same thing. Okay, so what I want to do now is we've been talking about the different types of diseases. Okay. So we've been talking about how persons can get different types of diseases. The first way, okay, so let's go ahead and make clear our drawings. Clear our drawings. Good. So the first way that we talked about people can get diseases. Do not write this down. Just like explaining it. We said that people can get diseases if it's hereditary. What does that mean? Hereditary.
Diseases that are passed down from.
Yeah. So it's inherited, right? That's the first category. No, don't write this down. I'm just summarizing what we've done so far. So hereditary diseases are inherited, right? What are some examples we talked about? Yes, go ahead.
Sickle cell.
I
Sickle
could write
cell.
this down since I wasn't here for all other classes.
Yeah, you can write this down. We said sickle cell. What else? Down syndrome. Remember? What else? What else we have? That's inherited. Remember the one where the blood can't clot?
Hemophilia.
Yeah, hemophilia.
HIV.
It's HIV an inherited disease?
It could be.
It could be.
No, sir. We could write this down.
It could be. HIV is... No, you're not writing this down unless you don't have this note. HIV is not inherited. HIV is a sexually transmitted disease. All right. So this is the first category that we talk about. Hereditary diseases. Inherited. Color blindness. I didn't.
Excuse me, Ms. Petit.
Yeah, color blindness. Yes, go ahead.
What about the pregnant mother to the baby?
What
For
you talking
HIV.
about? Yes, that could happen. That could happen. That could happen. But it's not. It doesn't necessarily have that. So, first, a mother who has HIV doesn't have to have a child who has HIV. They have like a procedure that could happen whereby they could safely deliver the child without the child getting the HIV. All right. So HIV can be a hereditary disease, but it's not. It's mainly transferred by, certain ways. All right. Okay. So this is hereditary disease, right? That's the first category of disease that we looked at. The next category of disease that I want to look at would be deficiency disease. They love deficiency diseases in your exam. Oh my goodness. They can't get enough of it. So that's what we're going to be looking at for this evening, deficiency diseases. So move all this. So now we can write. We can start. So my name is Mr. Petit. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday the what? The 30th of September.
Excuse me, Petit.
2025. Yeah, go ahead. Subject is.
You could tell me what the examples of the diseases was. I didn't get to write it down.
Oh well, no. I can put it inside the chat for you. Let me know if you see it. That's fine.
Yes, sir.
Good. Very good. I'm glad that you are trying to catch up. But all of the videos are on YouTube. Just go and the Open on the Classroom. Let's say .com. The Open on the Classroom on YouTube, and you should find the videos. I have them numbered and listed. So if you miss anything, it will be on day 2. I always do health science on day 2. So if you want to go back to actually get all of the notes, just go back and look at it.
Okay, thank you.
Well, okay, so we're gonna be talking about deficiency diseases. Deficiency diseases. All right. Now, if I say deficiency. Now, if I say you have a deficiency, what does that mean? What comes to mind when I say deficiency?
Yes, Mr. Petit. Can you use your restroom, please?
Yes, quickly, because we have to do this. If I say you have a deficiency,
you lack a certain vitamin.
Say it again.
You lack a certain vitamin.
Very good. You lack something. You lack something. So if you are deficient in something, you lack it, right? It's like the opposite of abundant. Okay. So deficiency disease is a group of diseases whereby you just lack something. And all you need to do is stock up on that, and then disease it will subside. Okay. So that's what we mean by deficiency disease, where you lack a certain type of, what should I say? You lack a certain type of, whether it be a vitamin, whether it be a nutrient, yeah, you lack it, right? And your body needs that, right? So that's what we mean by it. Okay. So that's what we're gonna be looking at first, deficiency diseases. All right. So okay, cool. So let me go ahead and put this here. So let's go ahead and write that down. So I'm going to give you the official definition of deficiency disease. So let's go ahead and do that. So today is the 30th. Is there any more days in September? What? Oh wow, October is tomorrow. So today is the last day. So how is 1 month of school? Yeah.
I'm ready for it to be done with.
I tired already.
A midterm.
Last month? I didn't know that.
I'm ready for
this is the first month of
Mr. T,
school.
when is midterm?
Midterm is usually like 2 weeks, 2 weeks away from now.
October.
Yeah, 2 weeks away. It should be like 2 weeks away from now.
Not a little too far.
So yeah, it's a little too far.
I ain't gonna lie,
What is
so much
midterm?
random school breaks.
Good to
What's
know.
midterm?
Good to know.
Midterm is like that. I think he's that's Cleveland. Cleveland is homeschooled, so we would.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, he is homeschooled, so he ain't in that.
Cleveland, you want to switch?
Oh.
All right.
Miss Petite.
Now hold on. What's your benefits when it comes to games?
I don't know. I think there's pros and cons of both, but they don't have like they're on a different schedule. So all right.
No, I'm working the same time. I'm gorgeous. I'm still learning in this subject. Yeah, I work until 3. Here to learn the same subjects.
Yeah, that's true.
Mathematics, English language, science, social studies.
Okay.
But religious knowledge is only on Thursday though.
Okay, that's no problem. All right, so deficiency disease, go ahead.
Because my school only have 2 semesters, so you think guys have the same amount of breaks?
Most schools have only 2 semesters. I know private schools are infamous.
Don't every school have 2 semesters?
No, not every school.
Some don't.
Some don't.
No,
some
of
have
the private schools have more.
They have 3 semesters. 3 semesters. So yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and define deficiency disease. We can talk about that later. All right, let's define deficiency disease by definition. So write this down, please. Everyone should be writing this down. Are we writing this down? Davini, Cordell, Cleveland, are y'all writing this down? Asia? Let me know if you're writing this down.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Everyone should be writing this down. So
Yes,
deficiency disease is, by definition, diseases that are caused by a lack or insufficient amount of nutrients in the diet. All right. So when you lack it, you don't have enough, that's what we call a deficiency disease. All right. So Ronika, can you read the definition of this deficiency disease for me? Ronika.
Deficiency diseases. These are diseases caused by a lack of insufficient amount of a nutrient in a diet.
Very good. Now, when I say in a diet, what I mean by in a diet? What I mean by a diet? What is that?
What you eat?
Eating only healthy foods.
What you eat? So
eating healthy foods and
eating healthy foods. Okay. So when I say a diet, I do not mean like when people say I going on a diet. That's not in this context what I mean by a diet. A diet is basically what you eat. So that's what a diet is. So a diet is your daily regimen, what you eat. All right. That's what I mean by a diet. So a diet is whatever a person eats. Now the difference between, okay, so can someone tell me the difference between hereditary and deficiency disease? What's the difference between those two?
I know.
Go ahead, Kanan.
So the different hereditary diseases or diseases that are passed down and that are caused by a lack or excess chromosomes.
Okay.
And deficiency diseases are caused by not having enough of something.
Very good. Very good. I like how you go on into the DNA and started talking about that, right? Because which one do you think is worse, hereditary or deficiency? If you would have.
Hereditary. Hereditary, you can't get rid of it.
Very good. Very good. That's a good analysis, right? Hereditary, by and large, is if you would have, because all of them are unfortunate, right? So we don't want to, minimize anybody's situations. But hereditary is definitely, by and large, if you would have say in quotations, worse, because hereditary, you basically can't get rid of that unless you get healed in like a miracle or something like God. Like ain't nothing happening for you. You have that as long as you shall live, right? Unless they make a new disease, a new, formula that where you could get it sorted out. But you can manage it, but you can't solve it, right? You have that. Why? Because it's inside your DNA. It's kind of like your height or your eye color, like those things are etched into your DNA, your face structure. You can't change how you look unless you do plastic surgery. Those things are embedded into your very DNA. Like your body actually is give you, like inside the nucleus, inside the nucleolus, that you actually have things that give instructions like transcribe, and it sends it out and say this is how we're gonna do it, right? And so it's not you're not gonna happen. It's not gonna change. But with deficiency diseases, you can change it just by adding more of that nutrient to the diet. So that's why deficiency diseases is that's why deficiency diseases is not as bad as say what shall I say a hereditary disease. Okay. So now, so where you think deficiency diseases would affect, like which part of the world you think would have more of the deficiency diseases? Which part of the world?
Third world countries, the poorer countries, the more stuff like that.
Yeah, places where people struggle to get food, right? That's where they would have, where they're more malnourished, right? Now in the
India.
Yeah. So in the you think the Bahamas is a place like that? Malnourishment?
No, sir. No.
There is malnourishment for some people, but it's not really everyone. It's not most of the population.
Not most of the population for sure, right? We have persons who are in certain unfortunate situations, and we have the better than mine. Not everyone have it like that, but by and large, we see we don't. It's not really malnutrition. Some people eating too much. People have too much food in some cases, right? So so we are blessed in a sense, especially not the Bahamas, America. Like overweight is the problem, not having less. So we are in a position where we have to just manage what we have and make sure we use the right stuff. But you have places where people cannot get certain nutrients that they need to develop and to grow, and that's a cause of deficiency disease. All right. Or you might some have people who are inside a good country, a good city, and they still are just not eating the thing. Some people, I don't like vegetables. I don't like this. I don't like beets. I don't like carrots. Unlike beans.
Little children.
Right?
4-year-olds.
But
some of your teenagers too.
You have some teenagers just like that, and you have some adults just like that. But the thing is that you have to understand if you do not eat those things, you're going to be what? Deficient in those things. And if you're deficient in those things, it can lead to problems. Yeah? So
hey,
go
at
ahead.
least they won't get fat from nothing though.
So go ahead, Livingston. Can you read stuff from each type?
Each type of nutrient help the body and help the entire body to work properly. These diseases mostly affect small children from poor countries with little food or situations of drought or war.
Very good. So that's who it affects, but it's not limited to that, right? Because you could have people who are living in very good places who just are not eating the right kind of food. All right, Tyler, go ahead and read this paragraph. Start from deficiency disease definition.
Yes, sir. Deficiency diseases. These are diseases caused by a lack or insignificant amount of nutrient in a diet. A diet is whatever a person eats. These disorders are often easily cured by supplying the missing or minimized nutrient. Each type of nutrient helps the entire body to work properly. These diseases mostly affect small children from poor countries with little food or situations of drought and or war.
Thank you very much. That word is drought, but y'all did a pretty good job at trying to say it, but very good. Thank you for those who read. So what I want to do, I want to talk about the first type of deficiency diseases. And I'm going to give you all a picture and then we're going to talk about it. So the first type is this one. Anyone know what we call this?
Rickets. Ooh, I know that. I saw somebody have that before.
Rickets, very good. So this is what we call
I thought
rickets.
it was called bone-legged mouse.
Yeah, but it's rickets. All right. So it basically causes your bones are weak and brittle. All right. And anyone know what is a deficiency of? Like what is a deficiency in rickets?
Calcium.
Of milk?
Calcium. Very important. So you have, you have your bones widening, right? Here it's bending because it doesn't have that structure to support it, right? It doesn't have that strength to support it, where it's gonna get that strength from the calcium. And also the joints are
Expanded
affected
up
as
just
well.
now. I think I might have that a bit.
Yeah. And then you have some people have it slightly. And then you have
Before you was explaining that, I almost thought I had that because my legs bow and they just go back sometimes. And at the bottom, they just open a little bit. But until you start explaining that, I get scared a little bit.
Okay. But the thing is that these things are fixable, right? It's not like a life sentence.
Just drink some more milk.
But milk is not the only thing that has calcium, right? Some people think that.
Oh no, that's potassium, sorry.
Milk is not the only thing that has calcium. All right.
Apples?
You can not say apples. It's funny.
I don't know what else have calcium. I have no idea.
Yeah. Spinach.
Bread has calcium.
Spinach does have calcium as well.
Spinach tastes bad.
See, there it comes out right again. See? We just talking about that. Just finished talking about
I
that.
eat my vegetables, I eat my
just
onions,
finished talking about
I eat
that.
my carrots. I do not like spinach to roll.
Hey, I eat my mashed potatoes. That's enough.
They just finished talking about that. We can't be like
You
that.
don't like mashed potatoes?
We can't.
Yes, it's good, buddy.
All right. All right. Let's quit the small talk. Let's get into it. So disorder is, but y'all have one thing health science gonna teach you is that you need to stock up on your vegetables. All right. That's where you get your minerals and stuff. So the disorder is we have the cause. Y'all ever heard about enzymes? Anyone ever heard about the word enzymes?
I heard it before, I just can't remember what it is.
I just don't know what it is.
Okay. But when y'all go get old and start doing, biology and stuff, y'all gotta learn about enzymes. Enzymes are biological catalysts that speed up the reaction. So in order for enzymes to function, because you have enzymes inside of your mouth that helps to digest starch called amylase, you have enzymes inside of your stomach that help to digest nutrients. It basically helps it to move faster.
Acid?
Not acid. Acid, hydrochloric acid is something different. Enzymes is what speeds up the reaction, helping the like pancreatic juices and stuff. So it helps to digest proteins, it helps to digest fats, it helps to digest starch, right? These enzymes, in order for them to work properly or efficiently, they need what we call cofactors. And cofactors help to stabilize the enzyme. It also helps for it to work properly. And where do you think we get the cofactors from? Guess.
Is it supposed to be rough or drought?
Drought.
Oh, drought.
Yeah. We get the cofactors, because you always quiet on that question. We get the cofactors from our fruits and our vegetables. All right. So that's why it's very important for you to stock up on your fruits and vegetables. Otherwise, your enzymes is gonna start crying. All right. So first thing is we're gonna talk about rickets. Right. Rickets is the first deficiency disease that we're gonna talk about. So rickets. So write this down for me, please. So rickets is the first one. What is it caused by? The lack of what? The lack of what?
Nutrients?
Which nutrient?
Wait,
Which
we have to
mineral?
draw that chart?
Yes, you have to draw the chart. I'm not just putting it there for fancy. So disorder is rickets. The cause is what? The lack of what? The lack of the mineral what? Calcium, right? Or a lack of vitamin D. Right? Both things are important. So what is rickets caused by? What is rickets caused by? Class, what is rickets caused by?
The lack
of the mineral calcium or vitamin D.
Very good. The lack of calcium or vitamin D. Now, what is the effect that rickets has on the body? It does have an effect on the body. Remember we saw the picture. What effect does it have?
Your bones become weak.
Say it again.
Softer bones.
Your bones become weak.
Very good. So the bones.
Your legs start to open in a bow shape.
Very good.
Sideways.
The bones. Very good. The bones are
inward.
Bones
very
are
good.
soft.
And what? Brittle. Right? Easily to be broken. When what? When a force is applied. Everyone should be writing this down. Everyone should be writing this down. Everyone should be writing this down. So rickets is caused by a lack of vitamin D and lack of calcium, and it causes your bones to become brittle.
Excuse me, Mr. Pay, but do you get protein from tuna?
Yes, you do. You do get protein from tuna.
Oh.
You mean like the tuna in a can or the whole slab of tuna?
The tuna in a can. The tuna in a can.
Both of them. You get tuna. You get protein from both of them. Because, okay, anyone know what protein is? Protein is basically, I don't know if you all have ever heard this word before,
It's
but
meat, right?
protein is meat. Or we could say protein is found in meat, but protein is what we call an amino acid. Okay, so protein is an amino acid. That's what protein is. We could break down protein into amino acids. All right.
Because you see, I've been making a lot of tuna sandwiches. That's why I asked.
Yeah, you get protein from tuna. You get
Use put mayo on the bread, right?
Sad. Mayonnaise is in the tuna though.
All right. Like I said, quick the
That's
small
what I
talk.
see. Is that an M?
M? Where the M?
AMINO?
Yeah, AMIN, amino acids. So
we put that under nutrients, right?
what you mean? Oh, you mean no, that's just a question. You just asked a question. That's not a part of the thing. All right. All right.
So in order for protein to be protein, they need amino acids.
Say it again.
I was asking, so in order for protein to be protein, they need amino acids?
Yes, that's the structure. How will you expect to have protein without amino acids? You need amino acids because it's basically long chains of amino acids give you protein, because protein is like the big structure, right? But you need long chains of amino acids to give you protein. It's kind of like starch, right? Starch is sugar, but no, yeah, starch, yeah, that's good. Starch is sugar, but starch is a polysaccharide, so you need long chains of sugar units to give you sugar, to give you starch.
Mr. Petit.
Same thing with protein. You need long chains of amino acids to give you protein. Yes, go ahead.
It's 8:30.
It's 8:30? Oh, okay. So one more section. Thank you. One more section. Oh, it's 8:30, bro. I don't believe this time. All right, so one more section. So where are we gonna get our spinach from? That's how I say spinach. Where are we gonna get our calcium from? You're gonna get it from what?
Milk.
Milk, very good. Milk definitely is calcium. Well, what else? Calcium. Where else do you get calcium from?
Milk.
Nutrient source. So this was a nutrient source. Milk. What else? Cheese. What else? Yogurt. What else? Anyone like Parmesan?
On the Olive Garden salad.
Okay, on the garden salad. Okay. Butter. Okay, also. Liver also has calcium. Anyone love liver?
Question: who is eating liver?
Never. I never eat that.
You not?
I never had liver.
Yes, people just eat liver.
I like liver.
Yeah.
White people eat liver. Does it taste good?
I wouldn't know. I don't eat.
One time I had it.
It depends on who makes
One
it.
time I had it, and I can't remember how it tastes, but I remember I was complaining.
You was complaining? All right.
I was complaining about the taste, but I can't remember exactly how it tasted.
But people just eat snails, so you know.
Liver tastes good.
I mean,
Liver
we
tastes-
eat snails too, and crawfish.
Not we. Please, not we.
Isn't conker kind of a snail?
We. Who was we?
We is an understatement.
Who was we?
We is a conk.
Who was we?
We is an
Some of us
understatement.
is a conk.
Oh, speak French.
Not.
You do not speak French in this class.
I
Not
take
a
Spanish, not French. I don't know much about that.
All right. So let's lock in. I need, because this is animal-based products. So if someone turned vegan or vegetarian like me, how am I gonna get calcium? I'm gonna get it from what?
I'm drinking milk.
Spinach? No, I don't drink milk. So where am I gonna get it from? Spinach. Where else? Well, not spinach. Spinach is not the main one. Kale.
Yogurt.
Kale. Yeah, I can't eat yogurt. Spinach, yes. Okay,
How
spinach.
you can't eat yogurt? Yogurt don't have meat, and you say
Mr. Petit, are you a vegetarian?
Yes, vegan. So you also get it from
sorry.
collard greens. All right.
What's the
You-
difference between
I can't go a day without eating meat.
What's the difference between vegan and vegetarian?
Oh, vegans, they can't eat.
Excuse
like,
me, but well, what you eat?
I said usually. That's a good question. So usually a lot of things are plant-based. So like you could do chickpea, you have lentils, you have soy, you have tofu, you have all those different stuff.
So basically, you're saying you
Why
can't.
are you vegetarian?
No, I see.
What's your calling? What's your reason?
All right. So let's get back to nutrient source. So
Yes,
we
sir.
could get calcium from different things. So you get it from the animal world. So that's milk, cheese, yogurt, liver. These are the conventional ways to get it. So if you want, if in your exam, you put milk. Milk is the number one answer. That's for sure. You put cheese, yogurt, liver. They understand what you're talking about. You put kale, spinach, collard greens. They understand what you're talking about. But the main answer that they would want is definitely milk, obviously. Where do you get vitamin D from? Get vitamin D from what?
The sun.
The sun.
Sunny
Yeah.
D.
Sunlight.
And orange juice.
Yeah, say orange juice. Sometimes
orange juice.
Sometimes orange juice are fortified. That's a very good point. Sometimes orange juices are fortified with vitamin D. So that is true. Okay. So this is it. So quick recap. What effect does rickets have on the body? What effect does rickets have on the body? What effect does rickets have on the body?
The bones are soft and brittle, easily to broken when a force is applied.
Very good. The bones are soft and brittle, just like this young boy. His bones are soft, brittle. It could cause people to be bow-legged, right? It could cause wide joints, odd-shaped legs, large foreheads.
I'm going to go send to work.
Because the bones are not strong, okay? Because they lack the hardening agent, which is calcium. Calcium is really what makes it hard. What is the?
So you telling me people born with large foreheads in natural?
No, I'm not talking about in all cases, but that could be a reason. All right. Sometimes that's just genetic. Like your great granddaddy had a large forehead, your daddy had a large forehead, you have a large forehead. Sometimes it's like that. But sometimes it is because of the bones just being so brittle that it's not hardened enough to be able to form in a very nice way. Okay, so deficiency disease, rickets is caused because of a lack of what? What you're lacking?
Calcium or vitamin D?
Vitamin D or calcium.
Vitamin D or calcium. What are some sources that we could get vitamin D? Well, calcium, not vitamin D, calcium. What's of calcium? Milk. What else?
Cheese,
yogurt, liver, kale, spinach, collard greens, eggs. Yes, eggs to a lesser extent, eggs. You don't want to put eggs as your first answer. All right. All right. Are we done with this? Let me know if you're finished with this before we move on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Let me know if you're done. Write that down.
Yes, sir.
Miss Potato, I have a question. How does your vegan ice cream taste?
Oh, very good. Excellent.
I gotta come buy some from Nassau.
Yeah, it's very good. You are not in New Providence?
No, I live in Lucha.
Okay. So yeah. Just go to a vegan place and you get some vegan ice cream. Or you can get it in the stores. They sell them in the stores. I just it's good.
They don't sell it nowhere in Lucha.
Okay, that's fine. When you come to Nassau, you can get it. All right, so take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. We're gonna move on to general science. I'm sorry, general science people, but we cut out your time, so we have to quickly move on to general science.
You take my time.
Yeah.
Listen, don't cut it out for religious knowledge now, because I'm a favorite.
No, we won't. All right, so
Sushi.
go ahead.
Is there gonna be a quiz for the health science that we just finished?
You wanted me to give you all a quiz on that? Let me see. Let me see if I give you all a quiz on that. But this is time, right? I think I have a quiz there, but I think the time is the problem. Let me see if I do. If not, I'm just gonna give you all it to next week because of time. But I should have a deficiency disease thing, yeah. Yeah, I do. I do have a quiz on this. But we can't do it now. If you are not doing
Yes, sir.
general science, you could leave. All right.
Good night.
Good night.
What does that mean for me? I do both.
You do both?
Good night. Thank you.
Lucky for you.
Well,
you get to
I
stay.
do general science, but I'm taking both.
That's good. Lucky for you, you get to stay with us for the whole entire time. All right. So we're supposed to start off with this in general science. I am very disappointed in myself that I didn't start off with this. I want to start off with what I start off with. I think we start off with some boat.
The kingdoms.
The kingdoms. The kingdoms are not a bad place to start, but really it's supposed to start up with the cell, because it just makes more sense that way. So let's start off with the cell and then build up from there. All right, because the cell is, we're going to talk about it now, but the cell is very important, right? And all of you have had some sort of interaction with the cell, and so that's good. So
technically, cells for my interaction. If you think about it.
That's a good one. All right, so okay, so the cell. By definition, what is the cell? So the cell
basic living unit of
is the what? The what? The basic unit. The basic unit of what? Of all living what?
Life. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So cells, a group of cells come together to form what?
Life.
A group of cells comes together to form what? So groups of cells come together to form tissues. Very good. Groups of tissues come together to form what? To form what? To form what?
Organs.
Organs. Very good. Groups of organs come together to form what?
Muscles.
No. We have a bunch of organs come together with that form. Systems. Very good. Very good. And groups of systems. Groups of systems comes together. Come together to form what? To form what?
The body.
The human or the organism. All right. So this is what we call levels of organization. So cells, tissues, organs, organ systems, and organization. So this organization, this is called levels of organization. And levels of organization is we find all over the place. In your school, you have levels of organization. So you have groups of students make up a classroom. Groups of classroom make up a what? A grade. Groups of grades make up a lower division or upper division. Groups of upper and lower division make up a school. Groups of school make up a what? You also have like districts. They all have like districts. Groups of schools make up a district. Group of districts make up the whole educational system, right? So it's levels of organization, same thing. So groups of cells becomes tissues, groups of tissues becomes organs, groups of organs come together, form systems, the whole organism. But we want to focus on the cell, all right? And in particular, we want to focus on the animal cell. All right, so let's focus on the animal cell. So here, so cells, so here, we will focus on animal cell. Right? So the animal cell have different parts. Different parts of the animal cell. Let me first show you all a picture of the animal cell. But it's very important to note that these structures are what we call microscopic. All right, what does that mean? We say that microscopic. Class, what does it mean when we say a cell is microscopic? It's what?
It means that you need the microscope to see it.
Yeah, you need a microscope. You need a microscope in order to be able to see it. All right. It's very, very small. You can't see it with the naked eye. All right. You literally cannot see it. Anyone ever used a microscope before?
Yeah. In science class, our teacher let us look through them.
In science class, very good. What did y'all look at?
We was looking at a bunch of different slides. We saw a roach leg, we saw a mosquito, and then she do the projector, and we saw like the cheek cells.
The cheek cells, yes, very good. The cheek cells. Okay, good. So you saw cells before. So this is a picture showing the animal cell. Let me go ahead and enlarge it so we could just identify the structures. So this is the animal cell right here. All right. Let's see if I could get that clearer than that. Let's see. If we could do it like that. So let's see. Good, much better. So this is the animal cell. I'm gonna put this on the side and drop it up on the side. So this is the animal cell. We're gonna look at the different parts of it, and we're gonna just talk about it before we actually do it. How would you describe like the shape of the cell? It's what? The shape is
round.
It's round. Very good. It's round. It's irregular, really.
Squiggly.
Right. Yeah. It's not. It doesn't have a fixed shape. That's one thing you have to learn. For the cell, it doesn't have the animal cell doesn't have a fixed shape, but the plant cell does have a fixed shape. Okay. So the most important thing on the cell is what we call here the nucleus. Okay. This is the nucleus. Now, the nucleus actually, I know this is a 2D demonstration, but the nucleus actually has an outer layer as well, right? The outer layer is continuous with this part, the rough endoplasmic reticulum, which is on the side. And inside the nucleus, we call this the nucleoplasm. That's what we call inside the nucleus, the nucleoplasm. Now, inside the nucleoplasm, we have these squiggly things right there. That's what we call DNA. DNA. But the squiggly things that's not really DNA, so to speak. It contains DNA. So that's chromatin. Chromatin contains DNA. But you basically could say inside the cell, inside the nucleus has DNA. So one of the main functions of the DNA, one of the main functions of the nucleus is to store DNA. Right? To store it and to protect it from the outside of the cell. All right, so that's why we have it inside a membrane. Then we have the nucleolus. The nucleolus is also inside of the nucleoplasm, which is inside the nucleus. And the job of the nucleolus is definitely to make ribosomes. That's the job of the nucleolus. All right, but the nucleus itself is like the brain of the cell. It tells the cell what to do, controls all the activities. All right, rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The difference between these two, can someone tell me the difference between this one
One looks smoother.
And this one? Yeah, right. These ones have
I'm gonna
like,
be honest, from here it looks the same.
it looks the same? How, Sway?
Only because of the name.
Look at it. What do these have on it? What do these have on it?
Little purple dots,
Yeah,
limestones.
yeah. We call them ribosomes. So it have these dots on it. We call ribosomes. And the smooth endoplasm doesn't have it. So that's why this one is smooth, this one is rough. Because it has the ribosomes. This one does not have the ribosome. All right. The purpose of the rough endoplasmic reticulum is various purposes. Transport stuff, you know, with the help of the ribosomes. It helps to make proteins. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum is there to synthesize, to make lipids, or lipids is basically fats, all right? But also there to transport stuff as well. So these are like transporting tunnels, if you must. The Golgi apparatus also helps with transporting, storing, packaging. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, gives it the energy it needs. All right. Ribosomes is there.
The energy needs to do what?
What do you mean energy to do what?
I mean, never mind.
And what do you mean the energy to do what? This is a living. You know it's living, right? So if it's living.
See, I hear that, but I don't really understand how it's living.
Okay. So that means you need to understand the 7 characteristics of living things. So, do cells move?
I think.
Yes, cells can move from one place to another. If you go on YouTube and just go on a microscope and just go on living cell moving, you'll see the cell moving. A cell can move, right? So cells move, right? Cells grow, cells reproduce, cells
grow?
Yes, cells grow.
Oh, I don't know that.
You know you will use a cell, right? You use a cell.
See, I thought it was like in the movies. I thought they just double. I didn't know they grow.
They grow. They have the growth, right? They have the growth. So cells grow. It's the same thing with muscles. If you go to the gym right now, right, and you start, lifting weights and stuff like that, you think your cells gonna do? The thing is gonna stay right there, just like that. They're gonna grow, right? So cells grow. So cells move. They respire. They grow. They reproduce. The same thing with, that's why you have cells produce another cells. They reproduce. They take out garbage. So this don't show there, but it's we have the vacuoles. The vacuoles is there to store waste. So they get rid of waste.
Cells reproduce asexually, right?
Not all. You have the ones that not all reproduce asexually. You have the fusion of a male and female, that's sexually, right? Also, they respond to stimuli in the environment, right? A lot of things is happening. What you need to do is you need to go on YouTube and just type in a 3D structure of the cell to see all. It's like a whole machine inside of this thing, right? This is a very simple.
I have a project to do on the cell now.
Yeah, this is a very simple diagram, but this is like a whole factory making stuff. Literally, this is where your DNA is stored and transcribed. This is where everything happens. This is life, right there. It's a basic unit of life. So it definitely needs energy to do those things, right? Because remember, it's gonna control what comes in and out of the cell. It's gonna control what comes in and out of the cell without energy, right? It needs energy to open the gates and to close the gates, right? It does. All right. And when you get, go ahead.
I have like one or two more. I was just wondering if the chromosomes are in the DNA, and how you know if they male or female?
How do you know it's male or female? Oh, X and Y. right? X, so you have X and Y
Oh.
chromosomes. Yeah. DNA is inside chromosomes, not the other way around.
Pardon?
DNA is inside the chromosomes.
So those squiggly lines are chromosomes.
Yeah, well, they're really chromatin. You have to unwind it, unwind it, unwind it, unwind it, unwind it, and then you get the DNA inside of it. All right. So let me just show you that picture if you want to see it. So
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
go ahead.
Can I get some water, please?
Yes, we can. So let me show you the picture of everything so you could be able to see it. So all right. All right, so basically, all right, let's see if I can get a good picture for you. All right, good, this is a good picture. So basically you have, inside this is the nucleus, this structure going on. So you have your chromosomes, and inside your chromosomes, like wrapped up, tied up, is the DNA, all right? And the chromosomes is nothing different. When I say chromatin, chromosomes, it's the same thing, all right? So
yeah, so thank you.
So it's inside of it. So your DNA is inside of the structure, and the structure is inside of your nucleus. All right. All right. So let's talk about the different parts of the cell. So the nucleus is what? That's like the brain of the cell, right? So it controls all of the activities of the cell and stores what? Stores DNA. That's the first thing you need to know. Next thing you need to know is you need to know where you get my. Well, let's do the cell membrane. What does the cell membrane do? The cell membrane, what? Controls what enters and leaves the cell. So it's a selectively permeable membrane, which means that it allows some stuff to come in and some stuff it doesn't allow to come in. So it selects, selectively permeable membrane. All right. What else we have? What other structure we have? We have the important structure would be mitochondrion. Mitochondrion, singular, mitochondria, plural. So mitochondrion, what that do is that's the powerhouse of the cell. So it provides energy for the cell. So it's a powerhouse of the cell. So powerhouse of the cell provides energy to the cell for its functions. All right. What else do we need? Then we have, okay. Oh, we have the cytoplasm. The cytoplasm. What is the cytoplasm? That's going to be what? The jelly-like what? Material that what? That fills the cell and holds organelles, allowing them
in a cell.
Yeah, allowing them to be suspended in the cell. All right. It's also the site of chemical reactions. So all of the metabolic reactions, like glycolysis, they wouldn't need to know that. But basically, all of the important reactions that takes place inside the cell, and when you get older, if you decide to do medicine, if you decide to do biochemistry, if you decide to do anything like that, then you would learn about a little more sophisticated things that happen in the cell. But just know that a lot of things happen inside the cell, but all that happen in the cytoplasm. right? I'm not gonna, bore you down with fancy words that you don't know the meaning of. But just know that a lot of things happen. A lot of chemical reactions take place in the cell, and it happens in the cytoplasm. Also the site of many chemical reactions. Okay. So we have nucleus, cell membrane, mitochondrion, the vacuole. Now vacuoles inside plants, inside animal cells, so they have few or no vacuoles. So plant cells have few or no vacuoles. I mean, animal cells have few or no vacuoles. It's there to stores waste.
It's food.
Food. Very good. Right, and water. So, but not all have it. Okay, not all have it. Is that all? Is that all? I don't think you all need to know the definition for. You all is do smooth and endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus. You all is learn and stuff. You're like, I don't know. This. It depends. It depends. Sometimes teachers might say it or whatever, but these are the main things that you need to know for sure. Nucleus, cell membrane, mitochondria, cytoplasm, vacuole. We could talk about the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, and ribosomes. We definitely cannot do it tonight, but those are also important too. Those are also important. You don't need to know like the in-depth thing, but you just need to know briefly what it does. All right. So what is, by definition, what is the smallest basic unit of all living things? What is that?
The cell.
The cell. Very, very good. Smallest basic unit of all living things. Cells, groups of cells come together to do what? To form what? Groups of cells come together to form what?
Tissues.
Tissues, very good. Tissues come together to form what? Organs, very good. Organs, very good. Very good. Organs come together and make what?
Systems.
Very good. All right, good. So what is the function? Okay, I'm gonna tell you what it does, and you're gonna tell me which organelle it is, right? So which organelle is the brain of the cell? The brain
Nucleus.
of the nucleus. Very good. Which organelle is like the gate, allows stuff to come in?
Cell membrane.
Cell membrane. Very good. Cell membrane. Which organelle is like the generator, or like BBL?
Mitochondria.
Mitochondria. Right? Which organelle is like, the storage department? That is going to be
Vacuole.
Yes, the vacuole. The vacuole is a storage facility. And which organelle is, all right, several things we could compare it to. We could compare it if you are, so all of you are going to sleep tonight, right? When you're going to sleep, what you going to sleep on? Sleep on what?
Pillow. A bed.
Pillow. A bed. You're going to sleep on the bed, right? So what holds you from the ground? What holds you from the ground? The what?
The mattress.
The mattress or the bed, right? So you are on the bed and the bed holds you, right? So which structure is like the bed that holds you up and you are embedded in it?
Cytoplasm.
The cytoplasm, very good. Cytoplasm. So that's basically it. Oh, it's 9:02. So take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Good night.
See you tomorrow by God's grace.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Petite.
Good night. Good night. Good night.